Jay here for Stretford Paddock. This is Off the Bar with myself, Stephen Howson, and Adam McKola. You all right, lads? You excited?
Yeah.
Real football starting. International football's done. We can get back to the Premier League.
Buzzing.
Yeah. Barclays.
Can't wait.
I'm going to get a new job, mate.
This podcast is brought to you by Green King Sport. More on that later. Macca, me and
Could
you...
have dusted. Places a
actually,
shithole.
This is our Halloween effects that isn't my doing.
Right, why don't you just get a mask of the Glazers?
Why do you... Nice.
Hey.
Nicely done.
That's good, that.
Hey, good stuff.
Good, that.
No, I'm going now.
Right. You've peaked.
It's done.
Yeah. International break. We were talking about it on the preview, wasn't it? And you were just completely underwhelmed by it all.
I'm not underwhelmed. I just don't give a shit.
Just someone tweeted me today saying, what did he say? Southgate correctly gets criticism when he loses, but they have a great win against Italy and you've not said anything. Mate, I didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
I only found out the game happened when people are sending me Marcus's goal and going, why are they only mentioning Bellingham and Foden's touches in this?
Yeah.
Twats.
That was, we were talking about it earlier, that was ridiculous. Like, people just hate Marcus. They do. It's not even the fact they love Bellingham, they just love to hate on Marcus.
It's like I've had people trying to tell me Martinelli's better than him.
That's Arsenal fans though, and they actually believe
it's not
that,
just
but
Arsenal fans.
fans.
It's just idiots. Even United fans going, yeah, but they're right. I'm like, bruv.
Based on what? 3
of the last 4 seasons had 30+ goal contributions. Martinelli couldn't do that in fucking 10.
Weren't that long ago that Arsenal fans would turn against Martinelli and Motty Trossard to start over him?
The pair of you stop trying to apply logic and Arsenal fans in the same sentence.
It's United fans as well.
Yeah, there is not just the Martinelli fan thing, but there's United fans. I've seen United fans criticising Marcus for not setting up Harry Kane when he scored. United fans in inverted commas. Like, the kid doesn't get...
Okay. You're not talking to United fans because they're watching England.
Yeah. That is a good point.
Why is he being greedy and not setting up a goal for the other greedy twat?
I mean,
who'd nick
in his
a goal
position,
off anyone?
what would Harry Kane do, eh?
Remember when he nicked a goal off Christian Eriksen and he was going, I swear I'm on my daughter's life.
My daughter's life? Bro, like, seriously. Oh, in that case, don't need to go to a panel.
And the Premier League gave it?
Is that above swear down?
That is above.
Swear on daughter's life.
Yeah, which is the hierarchy? Because it used to be your mum's life, then swear down,
in an
swear on your
interview
daughter's
after the
life. Yeah, I swear on my daughter's
Swear
life.
my mum's life. Remember that as well?
Yeah,
you were lying.
He's
absolutely lying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely lying.
I swear on my mum's life. What? I'm swear on my daughter's life. What? His missus ringing him. What are you doing? Yeah, who does that? How old are you? 12? Like, I swear on someone's life. No, I swear it was.
It literally might as well throw in a little swear down.
I swear down, bro. I swear
Trust
down.
me.
Trust me. I promise you.
That's most of these in the nose on Twitter, though. Their sources are, trust me. Trust me.
Trust me, yeah. I've seen it. Shake the scene. It's happening. The whole...
Rio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it was Harry Padero's on it. Go on, Harry.
Yeah.
Love you, bro, but you had a howler there.
Yeah, he was on
had a howler there.
What was it?
And he just goes...
Was he just bored of before he got on a train?
I don't think so.
And he just thought, I'm just going to send Twitter and...
You know what it is?
Meltdown.
When they speak
he definitely
to
would have
people,
heard something.
When they speak to
clearly,
people that are close to the bid or part of the bid, they must feel so confident because they get what they want whenever they want.
Yeah.
Right? Money
yeah.
talks. Except in this instance,
it ain't.
What the bad thing about...
He didn't even tweet.
What the bad thing about what Real said was the fact he gave a timeline of it like, today or something, he said. Didn't he?
Yeah.
He said, like, today it's going to happen.
3 months ago.
and then switched his phone off and disappeared.
Honestly,
I never mentioned it ever again.
If I had a pound for the amount of comments I've seen saying, what about Rio then? I could have bought it.
That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. To come out with that and not even know. Like, I don't know, yeah. But take a punt. Might happen.
I reckon, because he's not going to tell me exactly, like, here's who said what. But I imagine it was someone legit.
Yeah.
And who told him something was like, this is definitely on the cards.
Also, it's like if I had $6 billion in my pocket and I went, yeah, don't watch this, I'm going to get this club. You'd be like confident, innit?
Yeah.
Especially if they put it up for sale.
It's done.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's for sale. I've got unlimited money.
It's above odds.
Double what
You
it's
might have
worth.
took him for a trip round the vault and gone, look at all this.
Yeah.
We're buying it.
Yeah, look at this.
Don't worry about that. We've got
Be like
it.
that scene in Aladdin, innit?
Yeah.
Sliding down all the jewels and that.
Loving it.
Who do you reckon's got a room like that? Why is it Murdoch?
I reckon Musk has got one.
Musk
has 100% got a room full of diamonds.
Well,
and
hasn't he got a fucking family that had a diamond mine?
Well, yeah, there you go then.
Yeah.
Perfect. Don't even need all that money. He's already got it.
I hate Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
He's a character, isn't he?
It's one of them twats as well that runs around. Like, he didn't even invent half this shit, did
No,
he?
he didn't
Tesla
invent
ain't
Tesla. He just bought it.
He just buys shit
Do you
and
know what I
sacks
mean?
everyone. It's like,
Yeah.
in 10
Tesla's
years,
a
he'll be going,
really smart
I
guy.
invented Twitter.
He
No, you didn't. You
I love
ruined
the fact
Twitter.
He went in Twitter with a kitchen sink, right? Like, all joking at, and then sacks everyone. Like, if you coming into a business, you're like acting like everyone's mate, and then just going, right, by the way, you all need to clear out your desk. You don't work here anymore. It's like,
Yeah,
what's
you
that
like
about?
make things work here, so get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's like, that's brutal.
You couldn't have. I don't think we could have sent us three into Twitter, and we would have made it as bad as he's made it.
He's turned it into a bin fire, hasn't he?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
massively. Everything he's done has backfired. And
Absolutely,
Like
yeah.
the Glazers, isn't it?
yeah, it's true.
No, he
No.
might be worse.
No, it's not. Don't say that. I
It's
know,
right.
it's not as bad as the
He's-
last time, but
He's
you know,
he's tanked it. He's tanked it quicker than they did.
no, it's not. It's not.
He has. In about 12 months,
It's
if this was a football club that
Actually,
had
if you
taken
went,
over.
would you allow Elon Musk to take over? I'd be like, ooh.
the only thing with Elon Musk is
Prior to Twitter, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
His amount of money.
Now
what
I've
he did
seen
with Tesla. he
Now I've seen
smashed
what
it
he's done with
Tesla.
Twitter. I'd rather have fucking what was he called? Oysters at Blackpool.
That's what
Oh, an
Dragons
oyster.
do.
Yeah.
Really?
Why is Gary Neville going to
Oh, Carl
Dragons Den
Oyston,
as
not
well,
Owen, yeah.
man?
Carl Oyston.
Gary.
His son. What's this?
When I
What's
said
Gary
that
done
twat on Dragons Den, I went on about Gary Neville. I just remember Gary Neville's on
Gary
there.
Neville's on there. Hey. Yeah.
Pathetic.
At least he's actually a businessman.
Yeah, at least he is a businessman. That's true. He's not as
lot
fraudulent
of
as some of
businesses.
them.
He has got a lot of business, hasn't he?
And they've been successful.
He's got a
Which
new
eliminates
hotel apparently, isn't it?
Several people.
What's it
on
saying?
that. What?
Well, I ain't going to talk about it on here.
Genève,
Yeah.
the stock exchange one.
Yeah, there's a new one.
They had a restaurant in there which I was eyeing up, thinking I've heard it's the bollocks, and it weren't the bollocks, and he closed it and fucked it off. So
Really? It's not easy, is it? It's not easy in
Russell's
this
closing
game.
down, isn't it?
Yeah.
no, done.
What's
Done.
happened
They
to you,
went.
boy?
They basically went. Anyway, Rosso's closing down. They went. Someone went, all right, when you're closing down, thinking like, get through Christmas, January 1st, new gaff. And they're like, no, we're never opening again.
Really?
Yeah, so
alright,
that
though.
Thursday, they was like, yeah, done.
I've been
So,
there a few times.
You got a booking
Yeah,
tomorrow?
it's decent.
Not anymore, you don't.
Did you go there?
Yes.
Did you get a free meal?
No, I was meant to get one.
Really? Oh, mate.
That would have been the issue.
Yeah.
That's what it
Rio's
closed out.
mates just filling the cunt.
He turns up with all
Steve's
his
in there every day.
platoon. Like,
Hey, Rio said this one's on the
yeah,
house.
that
You know what, I was debating going in there and saying that for a laugh to see what the response would be, but then I thought, I'll get over
Was
it
he
and
still
say-
was he still like involved
I don't
to
think he
the
was ever
end?
involved. I think he was an owner, part owner or whatever. I don't think he was frying chips around.
No, he weren't in the back.
Oh, no,
like,
of course-
cooking
yeah,
steak
of
for you.
course not.
Hey, taking a vested
But
interest in it.
I think what he said
Hands-on
was,
interest.
because I did ask him, I said like, I think he told me in Qatar he was thinking of getting rid of it actually.
Was it just draining money?
No, it was successful.
Really?
Yeah. I think he just
Wow.
said he doesn't spend. What?
You don't close the place down for being
He's
successful.
making loads of money.
I think they sold the business.
Right.
So
I don't think it's closed down. I think it was sold.
So it's just been renamed.
Yeah, someone else has bought it and going to open it up as something else. It's not closed down. because
Prime
it's
real
not,
estate down King
It's not
Street
Jamie
as well,
Oliver.
isn't it?
It's not done on Jamie Oliver.
Oh mate, Jamie Oliver.
No, I think
I
I
can't
think
be
he's
doing
just
Jamie
sold
Oliver.
it.
Twat,
I mean,
I-
Nah, I can't. He's just horrible, isn't he?
I think he said he's not in Manchester as much as he used to be, obviously, and it didn't really serve the purpose for what he was after. So he's going in a different direction.
Did he just like feeling like Tony Soprano, having like a place?
Mega that though, innit?
Yeah.
On your own gaff, and
Going
it was
in-
a
going in like-
nice
going into
place.
Vesuvio's and
Getting them a table.
It was a
fucking sort it out.
Sorry.
it was a fucking good gaff and all.
No, I
Like,
liked
was
it. I went
was
there a few
nice
times.
gaff.
Yeah.
Little date night there and that. Nice
That's the
place.
problem. Is now you go, where do I go? I don't want to go to the Ivy because it's the Ivy, and even if the food's nice, it's the fucking
The
Ivy.
breakfast is the best thing about the Ivy.
I've not even been. I've been in. What's
It's
one
like-
next to it? 20 stories.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been there. I've not been to the Ivy.
but there's like 3 or 4 different floors in there, so I think everything's got like a different theme or sort of vibe about it. Gusto's isn't bad off Deansgate. That's not a bad gaff.
Yeah, I tell
What's
you
the
what
other one
isn't
everyone
bad.
used to go
I tell you
to
what
San
isn't bad.
Everyone
I tell you what
used to go
isn't
to San
bad.
Go on.
Green fucking king, yeah.
Nah.
Have that.
Good save. Because guess what? Can't watch the match at Rosso, can you?
Exactly.
Not anymore, you can't,
watch
anyway.
United there. I don't think so. You can watch
Whether
it
or
in
not
the
you
Green
take the
King
missus
Sport
on a
Pub.
date there, that's up to you. But the match is on if you do.
Yeah. You can watch all the football at Green Kings pubs.
For the 23-24 season, Off the Bar is sponsored by Green King Sport, where football is more than a game.
And it's a massive fortnight coming up, as well as we've got the Premier League, rugby, cricket taking centre stage. And to celebrate, Green King are giving listeners of this podcast 20% off drinks until the 29th of October. And that's an hour before, during, and after the sport.
All you need to do is download the Green King Sport app. And if you've not downloaded it before, check this, you actually get a free pint.
So head to the App Store, download the Green King Sport app, get 20% off your round, and don't miss a minute of the action. So we've established that we're all avid international football fans.
And starving. I'm starving now.
Do you put any weight behind it, Steve? Like playing well for England, doing well for Portugal, like Bruno Mars, Hojlund backing the
No,
goals?
forget that. I want your thoughts on San Marino.
Yeah, go on.
You see him?
Yeah. That's that. You don't see that in our league. And being so, bro, do you know what? Own it. The geezer that was crying, going, he was calling.
Who's that geezer? What's he called? That guy.
See, that's how irrelevant you are. We don't know you now.
Ray Mayo or whatever.
Oh,
his name
Ray
was.
Von.
Ray Mays.
Ray Mays.
Ray Von.
That guy that was calling out
Shabba.
Haaland. Yeah, he's 40 years old, right?
Jay.
Hojlund.
Literally, who fucking cares?
No, but let me ask you a question.
He's
right?
calling him deluded.
Right, this guy plays for San Marino.
Wait, I need to finish
Go
this.
on, then.
He's calling him deluded, saying he dived,
Yeah.
but used a screenshot of him kneeing him up the arse to
not
say
even
that he
the arse.
dived.
The 80 million pound man or whatever he calls him. Right, the guy that
Hit
said
of your
that.
back as well, then.
He's 40 years old, yeah? When do you think he made his debut for San Marino?
It's
I love how we're
either,
having shots at San
it's
Marino.
either last week or in 17.
In that game.
It's either 1704 or last week.
That game.
Because otherwise, why are you bringing it up?
I'm going
Yeah.
that game.
You're not far off. 8 games ago. He literally made his debut this year. Like, how
Hey,
are you
do you know
starting
what?
international football at the age of 40?
Dreams
unless you-
do come true.
Yeah, I mean, there's hope for us all, really, isn't there? Maybe one day we can play for a...
But
I think I know what happened.
Go on. Yeah, I know what
The Premier
happened.
Team
League have
talk
seen
went
Rasmus
battering.
Hojlund
Yeah.
tearing it up. Right?
Yeah, go on.
And Man City have slipped
I'm fully
one
here
of
for
these
this
San Marino
conspiracy.
players
Yeah.
some money.
Are you implying that Manchester City would use nefarious means to get what they want?
Yes.
Listen,
Outrageous.
I've had enough of pep slander on here, especially from me. I'm not having it from you at all, right? That's not how it works on here.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a massive coincidence. There's been drug problems and problems
club.
in
Bribery of
refereeing
refs.
and bribery and charges
So
at
unlucky.
every club he's
Does
been.
that mean we're 5-time European Cup winners?
Not yet.
Not yet. Give it time. I mean, he's so unlucky, Pep. He's one of the unluckiest managers.
I think he
in the
needs to
world.
walk away.
Not
for
just
his
a
own
manager, but as a
reputation.
player as well. Yeah. All his
he
drama
needs to
when he's a
walk away
player.
from his whole managerial career and his whole playing career to save his own reputation.
I feel for the guy, man. He's just been through it. All these false accusations at every single club he's ever
I mean,
been
his
at.
eyes fell out with it.
Shout
Bang
out,
down.
He had a
Well
wonderful head of hair
shout out his daughter.
before he got done with an androlone.
Great woman.
Yeah, so Hojlund scoring, San Marino are doing whatever they're doing. Marcus is scoring, Rashford's, Bruno's scoring.
Why are
as
San
well.
Marino playing real football teams?
When are we going
Let's just have it
to
right.
change that as well? Is that something you?
I've been
you
calling
need to
for
do?
it, mate.
Let's
Yeah.
call out San Marino and say we'll meet them
Would
in a
Paddock
park
beat
with
San Marino?
Stretford Paddock.
Would Paddock beat him?
I'll play for Paddock to make it
Yeah.
even worse.
Would they?
Listen,
Genuine question.
And we'll
Genuine
twat 'em.
question that I've got a genuine answer from. So, are you familiar with...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry, Maka.
are you familiar with the company 21st
The
Club?
Moston Brooklow block all over again.
It's the
The-
it's the 68 final all over again. Go on.
Jesus.
Can I finish?
Yeah, please do.
Don't stop.
So, there's a company called 21st Club. Clubs use them for recruitment and stuff like that. They might go, I need a right back that can do blah, blah, blah. And they've got a weighting on every sort of team and every league all around the world. And it goes down to step 4 of English football, which is like Northern Prem, Southern Prem, Division 1 level. Yep. So it's got National League North and South,
Yeah.
Northern or Southern Prem, where hashtag are,
Yeah.
and then the one below where hashtag are. So it goes down
Right.
to the one below where hashtag are. That is level 8 of
Yeah.
English football, right? And they said San Marino are as far away from level 8 as level 8 is from the Premier League, i.e. it puts it at about level 16,
What level are you?
13.
Right. So
but
No further questions, Your Honour.
my question and my rebuttal to that
Oh, here we go.
is if Stretford Paddock
Cheeky.
played Denmark, would you only lose 2-1?
No.
That's a very good
We'd
question.
probably
there.
get a good
McKola
10 or
from the
12
edge of the
nil
box.
shagging.
Yeah.
Because San Marino, here's why we would also beat San Marino. San Marino only set up to play one way. So when they're expected to beat us, we play. We expect to have the ball. I can't play on the back foot with our lads.
Right.
I attack. So I would get absolutely belonged off a team that's way, way better than us.
Okay.
Right, okay. So it makes sense. You could beat San
It
Marino.
doesn't make sense. But
What?
Listen, it does make sense.
Just
And listen,
humor.
and if
Just
you're watching, because we know you're having
if
watches
you
of the
played
show.
Northern Ireland,
Yeah.
could you only lose 3-0?
Right, you're looking at the fact that they've had...
All right, I'm sorry I shouldn't look at results.
No, it's not just about results. They're getting the training and stuff. And they've obviously got budget and time and tactics and this, that and the other to be able to do that. I have a load of melons on a Tuesday night for an hour and then throw them
One
into a
way
game
to
on
motivate
Saturday.
them.
Here's a question for you.
You've met them.
If you played,
Are they not melons?
Jesus
if
Christ.
you played San Marino,
That was
how many red cards would there
one
be
of
in
the
that
worst
game?
nights of my
Multiple.
life.
No doubt there would be. How many players would finish the game? I'm guessing less than
That's because
18.
they get revenge for Rasmus Hojlund.
Yeah, this is for Rasmus.
Got
Have
quite a
bit
few
of that.
United fans in the Paddock team. Someone's going straight through Mr. 40-year-old 8-caps
Yeah.
and just fucking muller him.
Yeah,
What are you saying now?
80
Eh?
million
Now
now.
who's fucking deluded?
Be like Haaland and Keno.
Anyway, listen, if you're watching San Marino, let's have
you're
it.
watching San
You
Marino.
slags. Let's
San
have it.
Marino FA
Let's have it.
are watching
Let's
this
go.
podcast.
Come on, let's go. Let's do it. I'll double your attendances with 5.
How did you know he had 8 caps?
What?
How did you know he had
You
8
said
caps?
8 games ago.
Oh, right,
I can do the maths, Jay.
I forgot I said that. I thought you just were that, or you just knew.
To the people of San Marino, we love you. That was
Yeah, we love you.
Your
But your football team, you can fucking come and have it. How about that? Come on. Let's go. 2 o'clock Saturday at the Butchers. Fucking bring it, you slags. None of you are playing professional football, so you're not fucking busy on Saturday. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
I can see that
I know,
invitation being accepted. I think I look forward to the San Marino versus.
Plus it was so-
Stretford
Tweet us.
Paddock. It was so
polite.
warm and welcoming.
Yeah, it was.
Like, come and play us. You're gonna get kicked all over the park,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to probably pay your own
Your
airfare
40-year-old
as well.
centre half's going to get fucking launched right up and down Greenside Lane. Let's go.
Cheers, lads. So international duty's been good, hasn't it?
It has. It's been all right for the boys. They've all done well.
I went and watched Gibraltar
Oh yeah, you were there, weren't you?
against Wales. By the way, there was a moment.
In Gibraltar.
Yeah, you've been Wrexham.
Wrexham.
Class. Is it any good? Gibraltar fans good?
I mean,
Wales
wasn't
fans
it?
are good,
I
aren't
mean,
they?
it wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Wales fans are good, aren't they?
Honestly, right? I've watched a few Wales games, and I've watched some bizarre Wales games. I watched one at Real, which was an under-19s, and I've watched one at Bangor, which was an under-17s as well. I went and watched Dylan Levitt.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And then what?
You just reminded me of the Brewer Weber. Go on.
Right. And then
Continue.
I watched one at the World Cup, I think, and obviously that's a bit of a different atmosphere anyway. But watching a home game of Wales in Wales, they cut the music and they sang. I don't even know what the words are to it, but national anthem. But it was like a cappella. It was mega.
Yeah, I love that.
Nice.
Love
Everyone
that.
got in the mix of it. Like as we've said a million times, the God Save the King / Queen is so
No one wants to
dull, uninspiring, and an absolute snooze fest. And it's
Also,
a big red flag if
It
you
doesn't
clock someone
unite your
belting
nation,
it out.
does it?
No.
It doesn't unite the people. It splits them, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
I go, fuck am I singing about? These
Nah,
twats.
Exactly. I'm never on that one. But the Wales game, was it packed out? Was it busy there?
It wasn't Brimmers.
Because then you got, is it the stadium got like 3 sides?
You know who's got the best national anthem? I hate to say it. America.
Shut up.
Their national anthem.
Really?
Trust me.
Flag
You know what
shagger
I'm
in the
like,
corner
yeah.
over here.
To be fair, you can,
Politically,
no one can
I
accuse
hate
you of
everything
being
about the United States,
pro-American.
yeah.
I think your son's safe ground there, son.
And just when we were there, the banging off of that, it was like, yo, this is...
Do you know what I love about the
Very
Americans
good,
as well? When I was in
so-
the World Cup in Brazil, we was queuing just before the game for beers and that. Yeah, because I drank at the time. And the national anthem came on. There's a massive queue, and they all just ran to the stand to go and sing the national anthem. Like,
Yeah,
they
it's
take
good
it
'cause
proper
the queue
serious.
just empty,
Yeah, the
right?
queue. That's like results. They take it proper serious over there.
Joe couldn't
They love
stop
it.
laughing at me during that. Because I was just like...
The way the Mariah Carey the shit out of it, don't they? Yeah. They really ring out them notes.
That one at Snapdragon was unreal. That was the most American thing I've
man.
ever
we had
seen
a
in my
bomber
life.
come over.
Yeah.
The
We had
biggest flag I've ever
Biggest
seen.
flag. We had the woman
Absolute
in the
serious
navy
flag.
uniform singing it. It was like fireworks as it finished.
It was
It
America!
like honestly, You know what I mean? That was
don't do things in halves, do they?
No, they don't. Yeah, so good game. Enjoyed it. All about the Welsh.
Charlie Savage had a 134 pass game.
134 passes.
Who
That's
didn't play
insane.
Gibraltar? Yeah, he should have, innit?
What was the score?
Yeah, but he was double the nearest Welsh player.
But he's already playing for Wales.
Yeah.
That was his debut.
Has he out-achieved his dad yet? When did his dad make his Welsh debut?
No, he's not yet, has he? I mean, his dad had a full Premier League career.
His dad never played for United's first
No,
team.
he's
done that.
He's done that, but
He's made his debut very young for Wales as well.
I don't think
Easier now, though, isn't it? Because the Welsh team back when Robbie was playing would have been more difficult to get into.
Robbie Savage is as bad as people make out like. Or was it?
No, he's done a bit of Gary Neville, like he almost plays the heel.
Remember like when John Terry had to go at him and that, and you think you can shut up for starters.
I remember Blackburn League Cup semi-final 05.
Go on.
Feel a bit later than that, I think. But
Earlier than that.
Might be not.
Earlier than that. When Rio chased him down the tunnel. Remember that? I love that.
I didn't. Do you know what though?
And I remember meeting Robbie Savage then after that and being like,
You
I'm not
interviewed
going
him
to like him. And then I interviewed him.
AJ Bell, didn't you? I was there
yeah.
that day when you met him. He was sound, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We were talking about it the other day when you were giving Ben Thornley grief because he gave the ball away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but, you know.
I saw Robbie as well. I just spoke about Charlie obviously making his debut, but I saw the team news going in. I was like, oh shit, Charlie Savage playing. I was like, he's not his debut.
Where's he now? Forest Green?
Reading. I saw that Charlie was going to be starting and getting his debut, and I thought, Robbie's going to be there. I was like, and I guarantee I run into him. Like, and literally the first person I see entering the stadium is Robbie Savage.
And
did you have media? Or?
No. Which I said this on the brew the other day. Like, we went to the game. I'm with Ash. Ash is in the cheap seats with me, and he's like, "That's the former Wales
How many caps
captain."
has he had for Wales?
Fucking 80 something.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's mental.
And you're thinking like, and he was taking a piss, going, oh, "I went in there and had a meal first, but like came and sat out here, and then." After the game, it took us about an hour to get away because like all of our stand wanted a selfie with Ash, and I was thinking, you don't see Beckham and Shearer just in like the end, do you, with the lads?
Beckham's very different though.
Oh, 1,000,000%, but it's still unfathomable.
Yeah.
it is. It's good though. Do you know what I mean?
Also, the Welsh fan base makes you feel like you should be in there, doesn't it?
What, rather than the suited and booted Club Wembley bullshit?
Or just people just singing about world wars and shit.
Yeah, it's not as welcoming, is it?
Leave me out
at
bruv.
Wembley. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
I know. I feel like I went to a couple of England games and I was like, I'm not into these chants.
Well, there was one we went.
Hey, no surrender to who? What?
We played England-Scotland on Remembrance on the 11th as well on Remembrance Day. We've gone. There's an absolute fucking summit or other going on in the England end. All of Scotland. We was in the block next to the Scotland
fella
fans.
that had about 4 pints and he's just coming down and he just slowly just.
Like you've got the Scottish fans in kilts, in the headdress, doing everything that they're doing, and you're like, well, I don't identify with them, obviously. And then you've got fucking specky accountants with pink shirts on and fucking slacks and a barber jacket,
slip-on shoes,
and glasses, just being like, come on in, and you're like, I'm not with him either. And then you got all the fucking lot at the end with the 10 German bombers.
Yeah.
I'm not with them either.
Nah, it's
me and him sitting there going like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's minging that, innit?
I didn't mind sitting with the Scottish fans though.
But like, I can go and watch football because I love football. Like, I can go and watch Wales and Gibraltar and go there for the sport of it. I can do that with an England thing, but don't expect me to feel like Wales score. I ain't jumping up and down. No. I'll golf clap.
Even England score, I go, who scored that?
Yeah, it's like
John Anderson.
Marcus. Yes. Oh no, actually, it wasn't. Oh.
So yeah, like, and that's my international experience.
Yeah.
Like, and I saw some comments going, "You had an England shirt
Is that
on
because
in
we're Man
Qatar."
United fans though?
Not all United fans, but it's a big section of United.
Did that,
I
did
grew
that-
up with
did
the
that
United
taint you?
greater than
Because
England.
was the Beckham thing?
Wembley singing "Stand Up If You Hate Man United."
U.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, the
Well,
Beckham
Man
thing
U.
was the one
Did
for me.
Beckham?
Phil Neville.
I was
Not
having
just Beckham.
it.
Phil
yeah,
Neville.
but no,
got
that was the moment
Yeah,
for me.
Phil Neville got death threats.
Phil
didn't he?
Neville was the Phil Neville. The
Then Ronaldo.
Beckham was the moment for me though, because I was done from them.
Yeah.
Because
No,
during
same.
'96, I was having it, and actually during the World Cup '98, I was kind of.
It's
having
also
it.
though as well. They
Nah, I
had
hear
Gary
that.
Neville, Paul Scholes, Nicky Butt, David Beckham.
Sheringham.
Sheringham eventually became a United player. It should have been Andy Cole and that as well. But they had such a nucleus of United players. You felt more comfortable supporting them. Like And
The
then I was the same. I just Beckham,
Done.
Phil Neville, all that.
Done.
Stand up if you hate Man United.
man. I feel
Rooney,
like
by the time Rooney Ronaldo come around, I'd already checked
Yeah,
out.
nah, I hear
Done.
that.
When Beckham's flipping off the crowd,
Remember Rooney?
I was already out by then.
And when Rooney went,
booing
listen
your
to
own
this,
fans, for fuck's sake.
booing.
Yeah.
I love that. Go on, Wazza! By the way, I can't wait to watch the Disney thing on Khalid.
Wagging for Christie.
Yeah, I
I
can't wait.
love that. Honestly, I was fully invested.
I had to
in
explain that to Ash today. I was like,
What?
What a day that was on Twitter. And he was like, what? And I was like, the wagon for Christie. And he was like, Quisty. And he was like, what's that? And I was like, the Jamie Vardy, fucking Rebecca Vardy. It's Rebecca Vardy. And I was like, it's Rebecca Vardy. And he was like, what's that? And I'm like, how? You must be in group chats with half of these, especially Rooney. Yeah. Like, how have you, like, you was with Rooney after this. Like, what year did it come out?
I love Wazza.
It was about 5 years
We was
ago,
upstairs, I think.
Around COVID, wasn't it?
Nah, it was before COVID.
I think we had upstairs.
No, it was before that.
Wazza.
It was before. I thought it was about 2019.
Yeah,
The whole wagon for.
I think Ash might have been playing with him at the time and not had a fucking clue.
Playing with who?
Rooney. Went back to Everton, didn't he, or Wazza?
Everton.
Oh shit, I forgot. Ashley Williams is at Everton.
Yeah, man.
He was talking last week.
I
on
suppose
the pod.
Everton fans might have as well. Sorry, Ash.
I don't think he's asked in all he was talking about.
Is he a Man United fan?
Ash.
I seen him in a United shirt on one of your videos.
He
No, he was wearing an Arsenal one the other week.
He grew up as a Liverpool fan.
Fuck's sake.
Of course he did.
John Barnes.
But I suppose a lot of footballers
Nah,
kind of
do you
just
know
get
what?
neutralised
A
out
lot
of
of
supporting
young-
teams, don't they?
And a lot of young black lads, supported Liverpool because of John Barnes.
Yep. And I'll tell you off air why he no longer supports Liverpool.
Why?
I'll tell you off air why he no longer supports Liverpool.
All right, okay. I can work it out.
Yeah. It's not because he signed for Everton, by the way.
Right, yeah. I was guessing that weren't the reason. I'm guessing he hasn't got that much of an affinity.
Anyway, have you seen Manchester United's new emphasis on pressing?
Anyway, so he goes, he was saying, he went out, I was like, what's Rooney like on a piss? Because I can imagine unreal is the answer. And he was saying they had a team night out in Manchester. Rooney was just drinking fucking red wine.
Really?
Wazza, welcome
He
to
got parcelled
Birmingham.
up though and fucking Colleen took him home.
Welcome to Birmingham. Let me know if you want to go for a mixed grill.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
You know, I'll take you out. We'll go bull ring together, maybe.
Yeah.
It's got Selfridges and that.
You look after him.
Yeah, man. Come on. Waz, I'm going to stalk you at that training ground till I get an interview. Shall I do it?
Yeah, why not?
I know who it is. I know who are you?
I know who you are.
I mean,
right?
I actually think I can just get his number now, to be honest.
Of course you can.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
you're going to do one of your little pranks with him, one of your little FaceTime things you did with York?
Rooney would be a great one to do it because he'd kick off, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't want to do that though.
Like Gary Neville, remember?
Yeah.
Tony Adams, son!
Shut up, you dick.
Tony Adams,
yeah.
who's that?
You'll be back in 10 minutes, but tell me, give me your number. Yeah, all right. I'm on the case. Fuck off.
That's so funny, you know.
He's so Gary Neville, though, isn't he?
I know.
And I love him for that.
I know, yeah.
He's authentically himself. And and Joe, what? That's why
It's
I
like
think
when
you
he
see
got,
him.
when he got pranked by Rio, he was ready to start. I was like,
Remember that those coppers were trying to blackmail us? I'm not being blackmailed. He's just not having it.
I think
I
that's
love
why
that.
Gary Neville's got a smile on his face all the time because he is comfortable as fuck with himself.
Yeah.
And I think that he just does him.
Living his life, innit?
Yeah.
Living his best life, doing exactly what he wants to do.
I actually can't. I think it'd be great on Dragon's Den thing. Because I think he will tear.
that wasn't the dragon I was criticising.
No, I fully understand that.
Yeah,
I'm just
let's
saying,
not go
I
backwards.
personally think he'll be great because I think he will absolutely ruin some.
Yeah.
What's that? For washing up? I don't fucking think so.
But there'll be one that
so
slips
you
through
got
the
a
net
dishwasher
because of that.
You what?
There'll be one that goes through and is amazing. But
Because you get
he's
rinsed
got
by
the-
him. It's not the worst idea ever.
Yeah.
I've got an idea, Gary. In fact, we should so have done what we nearly ended up being in a direction as a channel, which was occasionally doing skits, right? And someone should go and do a skit where someone goes and pitches to Gary Neville, I'm going to buy a football club. Have you got loads of money? No, I've not got loads of money, but I've got a really good credit rating. All right, what are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking I get a loan,
Yeah.
and then I buy it. What, then you're going to like invest in it, make it better? No. Should take loads out. Right? And that's your business plan, yeah? And how much money is that going to make? About 1.5 bill. And then I'll sell it for 10 bill. He's like, there's no fucking way that's going to work. Like that's what happened.
And that's Man United.
That's Man United.
That needs to be a skit, but maybe funnier.
Yeah.
We could do that. Maybe do it with a bit of editing. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it needed a lot of editing. If he's acting in it. But
Hey, my
I
acting
think
is so good, I could be on Hollyoaks.
But actually, you could be. No, you're right.
Hollyoaks acting
I caught
isn't
some Hollyoaks
great
the other day in
anymore.
our house and Mrs. watching it.
What's the worst telly? And why is it Casualty?
People still watch Hollyoaks.
No, it's not Casualty.
What do you mean it's not Casualty?
Casualty's all right.
Casualty's fucking
Casualty's
abysmal,
all right.
Jay.
Casualty-
I thought
First
you were
minute
a guy that
Casualty's the
liked
best
films.
ever.
Yeah.
I thought you liked films.
I do like films.
You cannot like films and believe that Casualty is good
Hollyoaks is
acting.
far worse. There's been 79 serial killers in that village. It doesn't make any sense.
It's Merseyside, kinda.
Okay, I'll let you
Who's
off.
that fella again? What's the fella name that's always in it?
Charlie.
No.
What?
In Hollyoaks?
got
Oh,
like
Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. He's been around for time.
Time.
He's a legend of the soap opera world.
Casualty shit.
They used to be the
it's not.
stars.
Me and you've
you know
done
what
this.
happened? We've killed their work and stuff.
I think the lack of acting ability has killed their work.
Back in the day, they'd be selling
Hey,
everything.
don't blame me for that.
What books?
Yeah.
All that. Nowadays, it's content creators of this and influence my arse that and fucking this.
Are
knob
you
over
saying
here.
if it wasn't for
and now
YouTube,
Tony off Hollyoaks.
we'd have Hollyoaks versus Casualty celebrity boxing? Is that what we'd have?
Yep.
We've killed.
They literally, they probably is
career.
We did. Their career outside of acting is dead now.
Yeah,
They
it's
would have been
all 'cause of
getting
us.
all the Instagram deals. Think
they
about
would
it.
have. They'd be the influencers, wouldn't they?
Would they be the pretty little thing fellas?
Yeah,
And the boohoo man fellas?
yeah, they would.
And now we ruined it.
Just going back to United.
No,
briefly.
we're not. I am living off road. It's
Can I ask
international
you-
break.
Can I ask you
Stop
this? then?
talking about United.
All right, then, can I
Get
ask
an-
you this one? Because he was talking about all the celebrity and the influence stuff. Did you watch any of that fight between Tommy Fury and KSI?
No.
Did you see any of the clips of it?
Yeah,
you don't have to
but you
watch
know
it
what?
to have
Tommy
seen clips
Fury-
everywhere. They're literally, you go on Twitter, that's
Do you
all
know
I
what?
was seeing.
Here's
Tommy
what I
Fury
saw.
should retire.
I saw.
Tommy Fury should retire.
Do you reckon?
Mate.
Why? He's just
you
getting paid
struggled
lots
with-
of money
You
to do
struggled
nothing.
with KSI, bruv, and you think you're a professional boxer. After the fight, he goes, I'm done with all this shit. I'm going back to my day job. I'm going to be a professional boxer again. Are you sure about that, bruv? Because KSI took you all the way, and you didn't look good with it.
No, he didn't. But
He
he's
did-
made
he-
lots
he's
of money.
Yes,
for
of
what was
course. Well
basically
done.
a
Like
fight.
Eddie
I rate
Earnshaw.
that. I rate that.
Like Eddie Earnshaw, he's gone from making 50 grand to probably 30 mil.
Yeah, that's
I
ridiculous.
rate that. But
Yeah.
stick to that. Now
Was it
fight another
30 mil?
influencer.
Or
Fight
3 or
me.
4 mil?
No. You
Fight
can't.
Steve. Fight Rio. He wanted to be a boxer
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't he doing all this? He wanted to box.
Yeah.
Did you see him on the pads?
Yes, but he wants to box.
Did you see me? I've had a word about that. Like, did you see him on the pads?
Let
That
him
was a good
box.
move. No, that's
Would you do that? You've been offered it, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been offered it.
But you did some UFC, not UFC, MMA
Cage fight.
type shit.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't believe I knew him for years. He never told me about this, right? One day I'm upstairs in the office and I'm looking on the screen, they're watching it. I'm going, that looks like Steen. They're going, yeah, it's him, it's his cage fight. I'm like, what? What? When was this? And I was impressed. I was like, he's actually having a good go of it. But when I spoke to you, he said, yeah, you ran out of steam, didn't you?
Yeah, I cut weight in the morning.
Really?
Not a good idea. So I was doing probably 5-7s to get ready for it. So 5 7-minute rounds.
Right.
I was ready for it. And then within one round, I reckon 3 minutes in, because obviously you can't replicate real fight in the gym, can you? I reckon 3 minutes in, and then no gas tank no more.
Yeah,
and
you
I
said
was fucking
Because
done.
it's physically you
adrenaline.
have it, but it's the adrenaline, everything
the
takes you out of it.
adrenaline and the weight cut in the morning. Like I got up early to go and just fucking get in a sauna suit and then
How
just
much did you have
fucking
to lose?
about £6
Jesus.
in a day.
£6 in a day.
And then after that, I went home thinking I'll go back and sleep for a few hours before it. And you ain't sleeping because you're wired.
Yeah.
So turned up a little bit tired, but yeah.
Did you win?
How did it?
No, it was a
do?
draw, and it was a draw.
I'd say that, me, all day.
You could have been
undefeated.
You lost.
You could have been battered.
He got in a few lucky punches, but I won the fight.
You could have been battered, and it would have been a draw because it was only a result if it was a finish.
Alright,
So
okay.
if it just went to the end, it was a draw. So, but if you watch it, he's on top for a bit. I'm on top for a bit. It's probably a draw. So it's one of them. I'm glad I did it to tick it off the box.
But you wouldn't go back because you've been offered like the opportunity to. I say the opportunity, like it's, the opportunity to challenge for the title. Someone's tried to get you in one of
But
those
Steve
promotions.
would sell a lot of tickets, you know,
It would.
for a fight because people either want to see him battered.
Yeah.
Or wouldn't mind seeing him batter someone.
someone. Depends on the opponent, doesn't it?
They didn't give me. They didn't tell me who the opponent was going to be. I'll tell you who it was because I think they've gone bankrupt anyway. So fuck them. It was that Fame MMA. Do you know the one that they had a show up in? Wasn't the Geordie fella on it? What's he called?
Declan Donnelly.
What? No, the YouTuber. I can't remember his name.
Oh mate, you're asking the
Not True Jordan, the other guy.
You must know. You're in with
The one that was in that
YouTube.
XO type stuff with him.
Stephen tries.
No, Stephen Tries is in that group, but the other guy, I can't remember who's the Geordie guy.
Will any?
I think he was on it or involved in it. That FIFA guy that we were on about earlier, funnily enough, that JMX, he was on it. It was a load of people like that. And what I heard is they didn't pay everyone. So they got everyone.
There's a lot of them that don't pay everyone. Misfits is good for, I think, paying people.
really.
To be fair, yeah.
So that's what happened is they didn't pay for it, and you know me, Jay. I went right. I will do it.
Yeah.
But I want this much.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. It was a lot.
Yeah. It's not like.
But I was going to just completely stop all work,
Yeah.
and I'm going to live in a gym, and I will go and do what.
But that's not what they want. They want you promoting it. They want
Correct.
you still doing your job and doing all that.
Yeah.
And they're
But
not
I'd
getting
have-
paid in the end, probably.
I'd have gone train with Mark
Also, you
Kev
need
and
to say-
Brendan, and I'd have been fine.
You need to say, put the money in escrow, because otherwise...
Yeah.
let's
One
not
thing
chat.
as well, it's one of those, like, you can't be losing that.
Also,
You can't. But with you as well, with like, have you done a bit of fighting? And you
also
you're
people say,
saying
oh,
you
you're
can't
not
be
doing
getting
it for
your
money.
kicks in.
If you're jumping in to fight someone, you want that money. Make
Yeah.
sure.
What
it's
I
your
asked
asset,
for
you know what I mean?
wasn't loads. It was just enough to cover the 3 month I would take off work.
And then
So it was. They went. Well,
then you train
They
in
went
camp
blah
and all
blah
that.
blah. Isn't getting paid that, and I went respectfully. I don't really care what whoever's getting paid. If you want me on it, that's how much it's going to be. And like I said, it wasn't loads, but it was to cover 3 months worth
it
of
was
work.
7 figures,
Yeah.
which doesn't even touch the sides.
Did they come back? Did they come with a figure and you went, stick a couple of zeros on there, kid?
No, I just they asked
Don't
me
get
how
out
much
of
I
bed
want.
for that.
I did that once with me when Sport Bible messaged me to try and get him on.
These aren't the type of things we speak
He's not
about.
replying to us, and he went, is there any chance you can ask him? I went, I'll ask him for you. He went, I showed him a bit. He went, tell him to stick a zero on and then we'll talk.
I got no problem with that.
Yeah, I went, he don't want to do it, bro.
They did
Nah,
try and pay him a tenner though.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I said how much I want, and then they just said we ain't got that sort of budget. I went cool.
Did they know? Did you have any idea who they wanted to set you up against?
No.
I mean, that's the.
Did it end up with
interesting
like a lot of people that had done like a show in Poland?
That would also change my price as well.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
You know, if they went, oh, we're getting, I'll be like, oh, okay.
one.
Who are you fighting? Michael Bisping.
I'd rather fight someone right who you've got zero chance against. You're not gonna get embarrassed when you lose or if you lose.
Their
It's
thing
just
was
like,
2 YouTubers, though, wasn't it?
That's
That
what
was
I
their
mean.
thing.
Like, if I fought someone who's like, you know, a rival channel or whatever, and you get your head kicked in, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I suppose
Like,
it's
it's
fight
like-
game, innit?
It wasn't
like-
another like football
people
YouTube
are-
channel. I think it
wasn't
would have been like a fucking FIFA gamer or a
Something like that I could live with.
COD player or something.
Yeah.
Like.
It's
I
just,
don't know.
I just want someone who, when he step in the ring, looks like he can handle himself. I don't want to get in the ring with someone who looks like a proper geek and then get swatted in front of the kids. Do you know what I mean?
Son's crying.
That's what.
Dad's been battered. All the kids at school are playing in the knockout. Hey, look at your bald daddy are getting battered.
The kids just never listen to me again. Go to your room. Shut up, you.
Oh, fucking
Hey,
thought you
don't
were-
Hey,
listen
Dad,
to
you
you.
seen this?
Yeah.
Jaden and,
Dad, look, you getting knocked out again. Fuck off.
Jaden and
You're
Janine was
adopted.
in the crowd for mine. I think Jaden was 3 at the time.
That's not like 3 years old. That's not too. No, we don't really know what's
not
going
scarred.
on. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think we've covered all the major topics there that affect Manchester United Football Club.
Yeah.
Um,
Stephen Howson,
Stephen Howson.
getting paid to box, being one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I'm his promoter, so phone me. We'll get it sorted.
Yeah.
I genuinely, like, if Misfits came in and said, "What do you reckon?"
I think Misfits would sign you up in an instant.
Of course they would.
I think I see.
Those numbers
Look, I
are-
see a lot of the people on there. I don't really know. They have their own audiences. You know what I mean? Fucking, you get on there.
Boxing's a
Fight movie.
I'd rather do MMA.
I could get in the middle of that.
I'd rather do MMA.
Hype that up.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah.
Boovie.
Then
You
again-
let me do MMA
Boovie
rules with
against
him.
Steve in a Green King
but
pub.
then again, though, you can't.
I mean,
lose.
not in a
He's
Green
got
King
an elbow
pub.
You
his
can't
nose off.
lose. You cannot lose that fight. If you lose
Jay,
that fight,
Jay,
we're done as
Jay,
a channel.
Jay,
Yeah, you're
I
done.
wouldn't
Yeah.
lose that fight.
All right, okay.
You might be.
Yeah, the only way you can lose is disqualification for like biting or something.
I'll put this out there right now. The only person that I think would give me a tough time is True Geordie because he's fucking enormous.
Yeah.
Anybody else in this football YouTube world, I will fucking tune you in.
I don't know.
Listen.
There's a couple.
Yes,
There's one.
yes,
There's one. There's one who can have a round.
Oh
Who?
my God! This is what we need.
The other fella's
Misfits.
kid.
Oh, Rance.
Yeah.
Rance can fight,
Yeah,
but he's
he
a
can.
fucking United fan anyway. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Rance pretty handy.
Yeah.
Imagine putting your son in against him. That's a dickhead. Imagine you getting into a beef and then going, right, lad, you get him.
Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to get my teenage son to fight you. Have a bit of that. Go on, son.
But yeah, the rest
Stop
of you-
crying. Go on. What even was that? I can't believe what I was watching.
Stop crying, will you?
Get up.
And
You're
it
pathetic.
weren't even like a big like a huge production or nothing like where you go, actually.
I made 7 figures,
sense.
so it's fine. No, he probably got his bus fare and a new pair of trunks and a bit of brain damage.
That's one of the worst things I've ever seen on YouTube.
It's not the worst thing he's done, though, is it?
No, it's not, to be honest with you. Anyway, on that bombshell, we're going to leave it there. You know where to find Stephen Howson. You know where to find Adam McKola. Make sure you go and check out Green King Sport as well on Instagram. There's a link in the description. I'm with Jay. This has been Off the Bar. Thanks for watching.